They were talking about it all day, and I was so surprised listening to your comments on the attack.
What comments are you talking about?
You know, the ones that you made after those girls jumped at the daughter of some high-ranking Imperial dude.
When the daughter of an Imperial magistrate was beaten up at the College of Winterhold? You meant that case?
Yes.
Or what?
Yeah, but I don't think there were many cases like that recently anyways.
I would argue that.
Well,
you just don't hear about them.
Oh, okay. Maybe some viewers don't know what we're talking about here, so let's provide some context first. A few months ago, this Imperial girl wanted to try her luck with magic. She asked her father to use his connections and get her a place at the Arcane University, which is in the Imperial City, but she was sent to the College of Winterhold instead.
Big mistake.
On the second week of her first semester, or whatever they call it.
Quarter. They have a quarter system there, not a semester system. It's because of the lack of funding.
All right, so on the second week of her first quarter, she was walking towards her room. At the end of the hallway, she was jumped by some Redguard girls who started beating the shit out of her until a lecturer came and stopped them.
Yes.
Also, it took them 2 weeks to notify her father about what happened to her.
I am not surprised.
Really?
There were so many problems there, I'm not even bothered to list them. Let me just bring up 2 major points. First, you don't try your luck with magic. You either do it or not. Second, she should have paid more attention to her surroundings.
Maybe, but you certainly didn't say it this way after the attack.
Well,
You said that she got beaten up there because she was too relaxed.
Indeed, she was too relaxed, but that's not how I said it.
So you really think that it was her bad because she didn't pay attention to her surroundings and didn't notice those girls waiting for her?
Not just that.
How could she have known that those girls were planning this?
No, I explicitly said that she was obviously too relaxed around Redguards. She should have paid more attention to her surroundings, who she befriended and such.
But you still say that it was her bad.
Well, technically those girls were just the toll collectors. I'm not even kidding, they were.
The toll collectors?
Yes, they collected the toll.
I'm not sure that I want to know.
Maybe you don't, but I'm telling you anyways. Take it with a pinch of void salt, though. There are so many gossips spreading in that shit underfunded college. It's hard to find out what actually happened.
But that's what I meant. It might be bullshit.
Not necessarily. Just to provide more context on this. Have you heard about the Eye of Magnus Incident?
Was it related to the storm which happened?
That's a completely different case. Just so you know, after the Eye of Magnus Incident, the council cut the funding of the College of Winterhold.
I don't remember. How bad was it?
Simply put, the Anwars from the college found the Eye of Magnus under Sart Hall, and, as you would have expected from those self-appointed experimenters and researchers, instead of sending word of this fantastic discovery to the council, they started to mess with it.
What did they do?
They were using it to project Argonian porn over the college for 2 days straight.
Argonian porn for 2 whole days?
Yes.
Dude, I can't even imagine, what type of porn was that?
I don't want to know.
Maybe we should look it up. If it was actual hardcore or just some teasing like the lusty Argonian maid.
Could you stop it with the Argonian porn?
Why? It's just curiosity, man.
Okay, look. This is where I draw the line. We either stop here with the Argonian porn or move forward with the actual stuff I wanted to tell you.
Let's move on. No wonder the council cut their funding.
Yes, you can imagine the Mage Guild's reaction too when they heard about it. I mean, there is a reason why that college went to shit in the last few decades, and the deterioration didn't start because of the missing funds or anything like that.
Wait a second. So it's not a classy college where magistrates send their children to?
No.
Why did he send her there?
How would I know? Maybe he is retarded or something.
So basically you suggest that all of this happened to her because she befriended some folks that she was not supposed to.
It happened because the girl was sent there and she started her week on Redguard boys.
On Redguard boys? What do you mean?
The other girls were jealous of her because she was the empress of her college.
But why? What does that mean?
Joe, this will be on YouTube. I can't explain to you what she did with those boys. She is barely legal anyways.
Did the father say anything about this?
They usually don't let them talk openly when it comes to Altmer and Redguard crimes committed against Nords or Imperials. I have to tell you that I am surprised word of this spread so fast.
Don't tell me that he is not bringing this case to court to defend her daughter or clear his name.
No, he is not going to. The magistrate is an Imperial like the daughter.
Because they are Imperials?
Yes.
That doesn't tell me anything.
I mean, look, I can tell you the reason of this in a more descriptive way, but if my comment surprised you, this is gonna fuck you up.
It's all right.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, just let it out, man.
The mongrel dogs of the Empire centered their culture around Redguards. They have holidays for Redguards. They killed hundreds of thousands of Imperials to free Redguards. They listen to Redguard music. They elect Redguards as their representatives. They dress and act like Redguards. They draw the entirety of their modern culture from Redguards. They write sassy books about Redguards. They watch ball games in worship of Redguards. Their greatest event of the year involves throwing parties in honor of Redguards playing sports. They use Redguard slang like Tobra and Abba. When you say Stros Makai, they're not thinking of Tiber Septim and his conquest. They're thinking of the usurper Redguard called Cyrus the Restless. Their cities are completely overrun with Redguards. They worship their Imperial garrison forces disproportionately filled with Redguards and their Imperial legions also filled with Redguards. Their men sit around watching Redguard ball while their women sit around watching Redguard talk. They worship Redguards like Michaela Leakey and Maria and Lord Kane, who is now a skeleton, by the way, while attacking the Imperials, who actually built their country before Redguards took over. Their shows are filled with Redguards and their music charts are topped by Redguards. They send Redguards to competitions and celebrate when the Redguards win because those Redguards are true red-blooded Imperial Redguards. They watch Redguards having sex to a point where BRC does not make them think of the Banish the Reptilians from Cyrodial movement, but about big Redguard cocks instead. They will tell you how much they hate Redguards and how the Mutt's Law meme is a stale joke and they are just pretending to love Redguards, but the evidence speaks for itself in that the Empire has always been and will be a nation of Redguard-loving Redguards.
Oh, man, that was tough. I have never heard you rant like this before.
And I'm not even in the middle of it. I could go on like this for an hour.
Wait, please just stop. I understand your concerns regarding the state of the Empire,
No, it's actually none of my business, and I don't care about the Empire. You brought up that the Imperials don't take action, and let's say, at least clear their names in court.
You are right. Where were we? Oh yeah, you explicitly said that she was too relaxed around Redguards.
Yes.
And when they asked you if you have any problems with Redguards, you said that you don't have any problems with Redguards at all.
Exactly, I don't have any problems with Redguards.
And after that, they also questioned your beliefs regarding Redguards committing crimes, and you told them that you don't have beliefs. You only have data, and then you pulled out some crime statistics.
Yes, and I would not argue with data.
I know.
I did not collect that data.
Yeah, but...
I did not publish that data, and it speaks for itself.
Yes, but they could not understand why you're so one-sided in this case.
What do you mean by saying one-sided? I am not siding with anyone.
Well, we all know that you are very outspoken.
Of course I can say whatever I want. I'm a god.
We all know that.
And the Imperial Bureau of Investigation publishes its crime statistics report every year.
I know. Sometimes I look up some pages. It's interesting.
Have you seen the last report, which still included the tables with the different origins?
You mean Daggerfall and Hammerfell?
No, not that one.
Oh, because they changed it, and now they use the region of birth instead of indicating if they were Argonians or Redguards.
Yes. I don't know what the census was a few years ago when they still included the tables in the old way, but I think Redguards made up around 10 to 14% of the Empire's population.
We can check it out. Jamie, look up the census database of the Empire.
It's under the Historical Data tab. Look at the ones which were recorded 4 years ago. I have the crime statistics here with me.
Wait, that's it right there. It's just about 13%.
It seems to be right. Despite making up only 13% of the population, Redguards committed 51.2% of all murder and non-negligent manslaughter in the Empire 4 years ago.
Wow, man, that's a big oof.
42.2% of all prostitution and commercialized vice.
Wait, you're not going to read up the entire report, are you?
I'm doing it right now. 41.8% weapon carrying, possessing.
Man, this is
Embezzlement,
ridiculous.
36.3%.
Could you turn off his mic for a second?
34.9% of all stolen property buying,
just turn it off.
Receiving or possessing. And look at robberies. 52.7%.
Okay, now you have a few seconds to cool down so
I can just turn it back.
What?
I just turned on the microphone.
Have you finished? I mean...
Yeah, it's fine.
What I wanted to tell is, when you see all the data, you might think that maybe these people who are committing all these crimes. They have no vision of their own future. They have nothing to work for. They might not be able to go to school and have access to the resources and opportunities we have.
Look, Joe.
So if you had to put it in a sentence,
But I don't have
what
to.
would you do in order to fix this and make things better for, well, everyone?
I am not an advisor of the Imperial Council, and the last guy who advised them was found dead in his jail cell just a few years after his promotion.